Hey guys, what's up? It's Damon here from Team Blacktown. Um, so we had to make a new channel because something happened with our old account. So we're trying to get this channel on the road. So if you guys could comment, rate, and subscribe every single video that we post up, that would be great. We're gonna be posting a lot of videos such as deck profiles, binders, discussions, all kinds of stuff like that. So if you guys could help us out, that would be great. So I'm gonna start making videos for this page. I should be doing them rather rapidly. Like I'll do it consistently, so you can look forward to be seeing me on here quite a bit. Today I just wanted to show you guys for my first video a deck profile of my Mermail deck. I played this deck at locals for the first time and went 4-1. I lost in the finals to Machina again just because I opened up absolutely the worst combination of cards ever. It was like 2 Genix Controller, 2 Trigodia, a Salvage, and a Pot of Avarice. Like, I literally could not make plays with that. Like, I dropped a Trag, and then it got Dark Hold, and I dropped another Trag, and it got Warning. So, I mean, I just couldn't, I couldn't really make any plays, so I ended up losing to that. But, anyway, I'll get into the more discussion on my insight on the deck, and what I played, and how I think it worked. Okay. So here we go. So we all know how Mermails did rather well at YCS Seattle. Insectors shouldn't have won, but they kind of luck sacked him in the finals. But, I mean, it happens. We still know the deck is a dominant force, and unless you have macro defisher and there's no outs, and that's pretty much the only way you can really shut down the deck. There's not really much like to say about it. I mean, there's obviously different card choices and stuff and different builds you can have. So here we go. 3 Abyss Megalo. I was playing 2 of this card, but he's literally your only boss monster in the deck, really, besides your Mauling Glacier. So I just think it's almost necessary to have this card at 3. He's pretty much a plus when you summon him. If you discard Atlanteans, you're gonna get their effects. Summon him. It's just he sets up a lot. 3 land. This is absolutely one of your best turn 1 plays besides Undyne, because when this dies, then you're going to get your search off, special summon a Megalo if you need to, special summon a Pike, and then discard, search, whatever you need to. It's really good. And as the same for this, I was playing 2, but opening up is too good. Then the 2 Pike. Discard, search for an Undyne, discard, search for a Marksman, anything level 3 that you really need. 3 Atlantean Dragoons. This guy literally sets up everything in the deck. He's one of the best cards in the deck. He can search for Mauling Glacier, Megalo. He can search for literally any Sea Serpent in your deck. He's so good. And then I decided to play 2 of each, 2 Marksman and 2 Infantry. Marksman is good for popping back rows, and Infantry is good for popping face-up cards. This hits any set card, not just back rows, sorry. But their other effects are really good. This card allows you to do so much if you have a Diva in this. This card allows you to do, like, if you inflict battle damage, it allows you to get out whatever you need. It can make a different play, whatever. He just fills up your field, gives you good field presence. And this card does the same. Extra normal summons. It's really good. Allows you to, normal summon your Diva and do crazy shenanigans by getting out this guy, and then you can attack with him, get a Dragoons, and you can just go on from there. Then this is absolutely the best card in the deck. 3 Genix Undyne. So this card's a +2 when you summon it, which is why it's ridiculous. You summon it, you can search, and you get your Genix Controller. So, or you can summon it, pop it back row, and get your controller, summon it, face up. You can do anything you want with this card. And even if it gets Veilered, it's still +1 because you still have to send for your cost. Technically, it makes your opponent minus themselves, so I guess it works out as a +2 anyway. Then you got your 2 controller, and they don't do anything special. They're just there for the Undynes. Then you got your, not 2, but 3 Deep Sea Diva. I decided to play 3. I like opening this up. Like, when you open these cards, you usually win. Like, opening up a Genix Undyne or a Lind or this card usually, as long as you have like something else that can back you up, you're usually going to win the game just because they're like your best cards. Then we got 2 Trigodia. I'm not playing Gores because, yes, Gores can punish bad players, but I found Gores being dead with Abyss Sphere sometimes, and people are getting smarter playing around Gores, and people are usually not just going to attack you directly unless they have something for you. But if you have like a set torrential or something, and they attack, or if they attack over one of your monsters, they're not going to expect Trag as much as they would Gore. So drop the Trag, and then it puts you in a place where they have to think a little bit. So it's pretty good. And then one Mauling Glacier. Who says discarding 2 cards isn't fun, right? Okay. And spells, you got your 2 Mystical Space Typhoon. I decided to only play 2, just because with the rise popularity of this deck, Agents, Chaos Dragons are still around. Those decks don't play in very many back rows, so, and those are most of our meta, so it's really good to keep up those. 1 Monster Reborn, staple. And Dark Hole, another staple. Heavy Storm, staple. Mind Control, I win so many games because of this. Mind Control Dolka in the tournament on Sunday. And summon a Deep Sea Diva, use its effect, activated Dolka to negate Deep Sea Diva, then activated Dolka again, and destroyed Dolka, and my Diva effect went through. Then 1 Pot of Avarice, pretty much a staple now. 1 Allure of Darkness. This card is very good because if you have a dead Trag, or of course when you have Undyne in this, you can get your controller and then allure it away. It really hasn't even been that dead for me. Like, I think there's only one time in the tournament where I actually drew this without something to banish with, so I set it, and then the next turn I drew an Undyne, so it's pretty good. We got not traps yet. I play 1 Salvage. I don't play 2. I think 1 is like the perfect number. Like, getting this card off is so good when you can add back like double Diva or Diva and Heavy Infantry, a land, anything like that. Okay. And then for traps, play 2 Torrentials and the 3 Abyss Spheres. No need to explain those. Okay. I guess I'll just hurry up and get to the side and extra then. Okay. Here we go. So, the extra is pretty standard. You got 1 Gachi, 1 Leviathan Dragon. This card's great because it works with the Atlantean effects. Daigusto Phoenix. I dropped a Trag in the tournament, and I had a Mauling Glacier in hand, and it was dead. And because I had like 7 waters, and my opponent had a Stardust Dragon in the field because I 3 attacked with, and I dropped the Trag. And he passed. I discarded the Mauling Glacier on my turn, and then got the Stardust. Made Trag level 2. Summoned infantry. Went into Daigusto Phoenix, and then used its effect so I could have Stardust attack twice. And he was at like, I can't remember. I think 60. Yeah, I think he was at like 62. So I killed him that turn. The rest for Exceeds are Zenmains, too good. Tempo kills Zenmains. Abyss Dweller. Oh, this card was good. Like, you can make this versus Dark Worlds and kind of shuts them down for a turn. Make it versus a Singin, attack into it. It's really good. And then the last expose, 1 Big Eye. Big Eye is like the best card ever. You can steal almost anything with it. You can steal any monster you want with it. It's too good. Synchros. Play Stardust Dragon. This card can save your ass when you attack into something you shouldn't have, and then you can make a recovery play. 1 Dulorn. You can bounce your Abyss Spheres. You just use that turn, anything like that. 1 Hyper Librarian. This card wins games. If you can synchro multiple times and just draw back what you lost. 1 Armorion. 1 Catastor. Gungnir. Best card in the extra deck. Black Rose and Scrap Dragon. Yeah. That's the extra. And then side deck is pretty standard. I mean, I guess there's some cool things in here. Alright. Play 2 Maxi, 2 Gemini Imps, and then tech. Best tech ever. Aorca. This card, I summoned a Diva. My opponent had a Lagia, and he was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. Just a Evo. Get out Eorca, and they're like, okay. And you're like, effect, and they're like, what does that do? And then it's like, well, I'm going to banish a fish or a sea serpent, an aqua type monster in my hand, and I'm going to destroy your Lagia. So that's what makes that card wonderful. Plus it can kill macro, anything face up. It's too good. 1 MST and 1 Soul Taker. Soul Taker simply for agents or any other decks like Dino Rabbit that has Golka. Anything that's really, really rough for me. People usually side in Thunder King, so it's also another good option to put in. 2 goes in match, not 3. I don't find this card to be that amazing because like I find myself in situations where I'm like, hey, maybe I need to make a big eye right now. Or, you know, what if I need to make a cast or anything like that? You know, you're just stuck in a rough position. So it's rather rough sometimes, but it's decent. 2 Shadow Imprisonment there. Not just for Dark Worlds, but for Insectors too, because that deck's on a rise in popularity. And 2 Dust Tornado to hit those macros and defishers, anything else that would hurt me. And the last card, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes. This card is great against agents. It's also very good against Dino Rabbit. I started in quite a bit. I kind of want to find the room to main this card. It's so good. But anyway, guys, that's full deck. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Hope you guys like the Mermail deck profile. There'll be many more videos in the future to come, I promise. We'll be doing discussions, stuff like that. Deck profiles, more. Just more videos pumping in. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.